Welcome back to the Spelling Bee Ninja podcast, where we help you sharpen your English skills one episode at a time. Today, we are diving into a crucial aspect of communication in writing: sentence structure. Understanding how to construct sentences effectively can make your writing clearer and more engaging. Whether you're in elementary school, learning English as a second language, or polishing your skills in middle school, this episode is packed with valuable insights for everyone. So, let's embark on this journey to enhance our understanding of sentence structures in English. Effective communication relies heavily on the way we structure our sentences. Picture this: sentences are like building blocks of any written text, and just as a solid structure is essential for a building, a well-organized sentence structure is vital for clear communication. In English, we have four main types of sentence structures: simple, compound, complex, and compound-complex sentences. Each type serves a unique purpose and can elevate our writing when used appropriately. Let's explore these structures one by one, complete with definitions, examples, and tips on how to use them. First up is the simple sentence. A simple sentence contains just one independent clause. An independent clause is a group of words that has a subject and a predicate and expresses a complete thought. Simple sentences are straightforward and to the point, making them perfect for emphasizing key ideas. For instance, consider the following examples: she enjoys reading books, the cat sat on the windowsill, and we went to the park. Each of these sentences stands alone, conveying a complete thought. Yet, it's worth noting that simple sentences can also include compound subjects or predicates. For example, in the sentence Sarah and Tom went to the library, we have a compound subject, while in the sentence she danced and sang at the event, we have a compound predicate. In terms of writing, simple sentences shine when clarity and directness are needed. They help maintain readability and are particularly effective in instructional writing, advertising, and any statement that requires impact. Now let's move on to compound sentences. A compound sentence consists of two or more independent clauses connected by a coordinating conjunction, which can be remembered using the acronym FANBOYS: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Consider these examples: I wanted to go for a walk, but it started to rain, and she loves to paint, and he enjoys photography. In these sentences, the coordinating conjunctions connect two independent thoughts, allowing for a more fluid sentence structure. You can also join independent clauses with a semicolon, like in the example the sun was setting, the sky turned orange. Using compound sentences can add variety and depth to your writing. By connecting related ideas, they help avoid choppy prose, making your writing more engaging and cohesive. Now let's look at complex sentences. A complex sentence comprises one independent clause along with at least one dependent clause. A dependent clause cannot stand alone as a sentence and typically begins with a subordinating conjunction, such as because, although, since, or while, or a relative pronoun like who or which. For example, because it was raining, we stayed indoors, illustrates this well, where because it was raining is the dependent clause. Another example is the student, who had studied diligently, passed the exam. Complex sentences allow for deeper explanations and are excellent for expressing relationships such as cause and effect. They help writers elaborate on their ideas, enriching the narrative. Lastly, let's discuss compound complex sentences. As the name suggests, these sentences combine elements of both compound and complex sentences. A compound complex sentence includes at least two independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses, allowing for rich detail. For example, consider the sentence: although he was tired, he completed the project, and he submitted it on time. In this case, although he was tired is the dependent clause, while he completed the project and he submitted it on time are independent clauses. Another example is: she enjoys cooking because it relaxes her, but she dislikes cleaning up afterward. Compound complex sentences are ideal for sophisticated writing, such as academic essays and literature, where nuanced ideas need to be expressed. Now that we've explored the four types of sentences, let's quickly compare them. A simple sentence consists of one independent clause, like she writes daily. A compound sentence contains two or more independent clauses, such as she writes daily and she reads at night. A complex sentence includes one independent clause and at least one dependent clause, like because she loves stories, she writes daily. Finally, a compound complex sentence combines two independent clauses and at least one dependent clause, like because she loves stories, she writes daily, and she reads at night. Understanding these distinctions is essential for crafting well-balanced writing. As you focus on improving your sentence structure, there are also several online resources that can help. Websites like Grammarly can check grammar, punctuation, and sentence structure. Hemingway Editor highlights complex sentences and readability issues, making your writing clearer. ProWriting Aid provides in-depth sentence analysis and style suggestions, and Sentence Checker identifies fragments and errors in your sentences. These tools can be invaluable as you work to enhance your writing skills, helping you analyze and improve your sentence structure as you continue to grow your proficiency in English. So, how does sentence structure matter in writing? Utilizing a variety of sentence structures can significantly impact your work by improving readability, engagement, and coherence. While overusing simple sentences may create a repetitive feel, relying too heavily on complex structures can lead to confusion. A balanced mix maintains a natural flow, keeping the reader engaged. Mastering sentence structures is not only essential for effective communication but forms the backbone of compelling writing. With the appropriate incorporation of simple, compound, complex, and compound complex sentences, writers can convey their ideas with clarity and persuasion. Today, we explored the four main types of sentence structures: simple, compound, complex, and compound complex sentences. We learned that a simple sentence consists of one independent clause, while a compound sentence combines two or more independent clauses. A complex sentence contains one independent clause and at least one dependent clause, and a compound complex sentence includes multiple independent clauses and dependent ones. Understanding these structures can enhance your writing by improving clarity and allowing for a rich narrative style. By using a mix of these sentence types, you'll be able to engage your readers more effectively and convey complex ideas clearly. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Spelling Bee Ninja. We hope you found our discussion on sentence structure insightful and helpful for your writing endeavors. Remember, mastering these structures is key to effective communication. Don't forget to check our show notes for the resources mentioned, and join us next time as we explore another fascinating aspect of the English language. Happy writing!